The US is now in its longest government shutdown in history. How much did that factor in these results, do you think?
Well, according to the US President Donald Trump, he thinks it was very largely responsible for the results that we saw. The Republicans have had bad results across the country in these key races, and he says the government shutdown is hurting the Republican brand more than it is hurting the Democrats, and I guess that's easy to understand given that they not only control the White House but also the two houses of Congress. He was putting pressure on Senate Republicans today to get the country open. It was a relatively sedate performance from the US president, but it does appear that he's now once again giving a campaign speech. I was just watching him in Florida, and it's kind of returned to old with Donald Trump.
Last night it was not expected to be a victory. It was very Democrat areas, but I don't think it was good for Republicans. I don't think it was good. I'm not sure it was good for anybody. But we had an interesting evening, and we learned a lot. If you read the pollsters, the shutdown was a big factor, negative for the Republicans. And that was a big factor. And they say that I wasn't on the ballot was the biggest factor. But I don't know about that. But I was honored that they said that. It's time for Republicans to do what they have to do, and that's terminate the filibuster. It's the only way you can do it. And if you don't terminate the filibuster, you'll be in bad shape. We won't pass any legislation. There'll be no legislation passed for 3.25. We have 3.25 years, so that's a long time.
Now, Donald Trump, in theory, will not be able to run again for the presidency, but he is very concerned about his political legacy, and he is concerned that if the Republicans lose the houses of Congress next year, that could not only imperil his legacy, but could imperil his actual liberty if once again we see them look to impeach the president. So Donald Trump is obviously concerned. He wants the country to be reopened. He wants the government to be reopened. But the question, of course, is what deal the Republicans and Democrats could do, particularly now that we're starting to see this really bite in terms of payments to people and those furloughed workers who just continue to not receive those paychecks.
Yeah, so concerning. Carrington, thanks very much.